Alright guys, Paul back here again with a new video. This is going to be a completely different one. Not done one of these in a long time, but I mean it's an unboxing video. I've done one of those recently, but in this there is actually 5 WWE Replica belts. I got these all from the same seller on eBay in one auction. Very lucky to get these belts in one lot. So let's just crack into this, take a look. I obviously have taken my address off the parcel. Okay, I have. So like I said, all of these off of eBay from the one seller. Okay, what is it with eBay sellers just chucking belts into one piece of bubble wrap? That's all the packaging material that was in this thing. Okay. I'm hoping these aren't damaged, but there's one that isn't in a belt bag, so we'll start off with that. Cool, so this is one of those older NWA domed globe replicas. There was the remake by Figures Inc. That was sold on Wrestling Superstore. I think they're gone now. No, I've got one in the other room actually. The 2mm plates, so it's the older style plates. The globe is slightly domed on this, and it does have a stacked piece of the NWA logo, so it's a good looking belt. It's not a great replica, if I'm honest. I probably wouldn't have bought this if it was on its own, but it was because it was part of the lot, that this particular one. The backing is a little bit interesting on it. I don't know what this material is supposed to be. It's kind of up and down vertical lines on it, but it's a decent looking replica. It's not the most accurate looking domed globe, but it's not too bad, to be fair. A lot of scratches on it, but it is an old belt. I think these are about 20 years old. Most of these belts are very old, so just be warned. Like I said, not really one I would have bought on its own, granted. So that's one. That's decent. Okay, so wrap up what is in the middle of this thing. We'll go for this one next. Oh, okay. Cool, so I like this. I like the bag that this came in. Wrestlemania 20 bag. So this is a 2004 replica. Evidently, you probably can tell what it is already just from looking at the bag. But it is a 2004. Okay, it's actually 2003. 2003 WWF logoed winged eagle. So these WWF ones are starting to become quite rare, so I'm really excited to have gotten this as part of it. It is the older style 2mm plates and the simulated leather, so it's actually in pretty decent condition, to be fair. A few scratches, but can't complain. Decent looking belt. Looks good. So that makes 2. Next up, what have we got in here? Okay, cool. This is one I was excited. Oh, another Wrestlemania 20 bag. So this is either a 2003 or 4 replica, I would assume. So it is the WWE remake. It wasn't specified that it was in the listing, but I assumed it was because it was paired with all these WWE belts. And oh, it doesn't actually have the year on the back, but it is the ECW heavyweight replica belt. So the purple logo heavyweight. Really nice looking belt. Strap is trashed. Look at this. I mean, that doesn't ultimately matter because I would be re-leathering all of these anyway eventually, but nice looking belt. These ECW heavyweight belts were always tiny. Look at that. Decent looking belt. So that makes 3. And the last 2 are the 2 that I was most looking forward to from this set. And you can probably tell what this one is already. It is a WWF Big Eagle heavyweight replica belt. So it is the WWF logoed Big Eagle, of course. Really good looking belt. Shit, it came with a 6th plate. Didn't even specify that on the eBay listing. I should specify, I was very lucky to come across this eBay listing. If I should mention, because I am doing a video on this in the near future about eBay purchases, if you're new to belt collecting, avoid eBay because it's flooded with bootleg and low quality bootlegs, so you're better spending your money elsewhere. Although, if you're interested, in a few weeks time, I will have a rundown video of how to buy belts on eBay and not get screwed over with fake belts. So that'll be coming soon. But I'm quite happy because, oh, it's missing a screw, that doesn't really matter. But this belt was, it was one photo in this listing and it was literally just like the belts stacked on top of each other. So it didn't specify that it had the 6th plate. I'm quite happy that it does, because that 6th plate is a little bit more rare. So it is a 2001 WWF Big Eagle replica belt. Really good looking, good quality one actually, great condition. Really pleased with this one. This is kind of the crown jewel of this unboxing, I'll be honest. It is really happy to have gotten one of these. These, like I said with the Winged Eagle, the WWF logoed belts are just becoming crazy rare now. Anytime they come up on sale, they're going pretty expensive. Speaking of WWF logoed belts, the last belt in this box is one that I haven't seen in years. I have the new version of it right there. So of course it is the WWF European replica belt. And this one doesn't come with the 6th plate, so no 6th plate on this one. But look at that. This is such a rare belt these days. I've gotten to re-leather one of these, the remake, the WWE version. That's the 2019. This is a 2001 European replica. So yeah, haven't seen a WWF 2001 European in a long time. If I re-leather it, I'll add a 6th plate to it just to upgrade it a little bit, but let's take a look at all of these. It's not often you get 5 belts in one go, so this is quite special. So it's quite an array of 5 belts as well. We've got different eras, we've got different companies with the NWA and ECW. I don't know the best way to get all of these on camera, but there you go. Hopefully that shows them off. There we go. So I'm really happy with this pickup. Like I said, if you are looking to buy belts on eBay, I will be doing an explainer video how to kind of not get ripped off with what you're buying. A 5 belt auction to get one of these, I've only had one previously, and that was about 8 years ago, so I'm really happy to have gotten these. I'm really lucky to have gotten these in all honesty. Just the best way to display these, I don't know. There we go. That's the best way to display these. Okay, so, what am I talking about? There we go. I hope you liked my video. This was an effort to make. That being said, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll have more belt videos, reviews, and potentially unboxings in the near future. Thank you.
Yo, monkeys, it's me, DDP. And if you want to get one of the greatest belts made for you, go to Paulmartinbelts. That's right, sucker.